there are horror movies. And then there are stories that feel like they're watching you back. In 1992, a film was released that didn't rely on cheap scares. It relied on atmosphere, on urban legend, on belief. This is the story of Candyman, and once you hear his name, you can't unhear it. Set in Chicago, the story begins with a simple idea, a myth passed through communities like folklore. If you say his name 5 times in front of a mirror, he appears, not as a monster running through the shadows, but as something far more unsettling. A presence, calm, confident, unavoidable. Candyman isn't just a ghost story. He represents fear, rumor, and the power of belief. The more people talk about him, the stronger he becomes. The film follows Helen Lyle, a graduate student studying urban legends. At first, she approaches the story as research, a theory, something to analyze. But as she digs deeper into the legend, reality begins to blur. Strange events follow, violence appears, and suspicion surrounds her. Candyman isn't just a tale anymore. He feels real, and the line between myth and manifestation starts to disappear. What makes Candyman different is not sudden jump scares. It's silence. Long hallway shots, dim lighting, echoing footsteps in parking garages, the sound of bees buzzing in the distance. The film builds tension slowly. It forces you to sit with discomfort. Every mirror becomes suspicious. Every shadow feels intentional. Candyman doesn't chase his victims. He waits, and that patience is terrifying. Beyond the horror, the film explores themes of urban inequality, memory, and how legends form within communities. Candyman's story is rooted in tragedy. He represents how fear spreads, how stories evolve, and how society creates monsters out of history. The film isn't just about a supernatural figure, it's about belief. Because once enough people believe something, it becomes powerful. Candyman thrives on attention. He grows through repetition, through curiosity, through fear. As the story intensifies, reality and myth collide. Candyman's presence becomes undeniable. The film's final act shifts from investigation to confrontation. But even then, he remains calm, controlled, almost sympathetic. He is not chaotic. He is deliberate. And that calmness is what makes him unforgettable. More than 3 decades later, Candyman still stands as one of the most atmospheric horror films of its time. It doesn't rely on constant noise. It relies on psychology, on silence, on the fear of what might be waiting in the mirror. So the next time you stand in front of one, ask yourself one question. Do you believe in legends? Because sometimes, belief is all it takes.